Hello, I'm Sumant. In today's session, I'm going to explain end-to-end scenario of how this pick, pack, and pass strategy works with a sample sales order. Let's begin. So what is this pick, pack, and pass strategy? Basically, it is a technique in which warehouse is sectioned into different areas and pickers are assigned to each areas. In EWM, these areas are called as activity areas. In this method, pickers will pick all the items from a customer order that are located in their area before passing the order to the next area so that the pickers there can do the same. This process is repeated until all the items are picked from customer order. And this process can be effectively used in RF environment by using RF guns. So there are two ways to use this. One is system control and the other one is user guided. I'll show you the system control. So this is the business scenario. I have a customer X and he placed an order with me, which is having three different products, which belongs to three different areas. So what I'm trying to achieve here is I wanted to send an shipment, which is a tote or a carton or a box. So I wanted to pack all the three products in one shipment, and I wanted to use the shipment as a final shipment. Let's see how it can be achieved. So what are the possible outcomes? I'm going to create one sales order, one delivery document, which is an outbound delivery document, and three warehouse orders and one final shipment. I'll try to explain more with a process diagram. So let's assume I have three aisles in my warehouse, which belongs to three different areas, P1, P2, and P3. So here, what I'm doing is I'm assigning each picker to one area. So this picker is responsible to perform any activities in that respective P1, P2, and P3 areas. So I have a conveyor belt which is connecting to these three areas, which is connecting to these three aisles. So there is a pick HU, which is, let's say, a container or a carton coming on the conveyor belt. So it stops at the area 1. So what this picker 1 is going to do is he's going to scan this container. It has a barcode, so he can scan with the RF gun. So the picker 1 is going to get his warehouse order. The warehouse order contains the product which he has to pick and from which bin he has to pick. So the picker 1 is going to move to the respective bin and he's going to pick the product and he's going to place in this container. So when the picker 1 is performing the activity, the warehouse order of picker 2 and picker 3 are in lock position because this is a system guided. In the system guided, when one person is performing, the other warehouse orders will be in lock position. So we will define the sequence how the shipment has to move. If you see the order creation, this is a hierarchy level where I have top level warehouse order, which is having a sub warehouse orders because I have three products. In this case, I have three warehouse orders and respectively warehouse tasks. This is how it looks like. The RF gun, the picker is going to scan, it is going to place the product, it's going to move to the next activity area, and picker 2 is going to perform the same activity and he's going to place the product in the container, and even same with the picker 3 as well. And when the shipment has moved to the final handover point, it is going to go to the GI zone from the area 3. So now I'm going to demonstrate you the whole scenario in the system. So I'm using a S4HANA 1909 system. Let's see. So I'm creating here a sales order. I'm using a transaction VS01, and I have created a customer 191. That's my sold to party and shipped to party. And the total net value of the document is 150 euros. I'm ordering total, it's a 30 each, 10 each of, I have 3 different products, 10 each. So it's total 30 each. And each product is 5 euros. Yep, it's here, 5 euros. And let's look at the item data. So in the item data in the shipping tab, I have a plan assigned 59 SR and shipping point is 59 SR. And I have a storage location AFS1 and have a conditions maintained for pricing. Okay. Now let's check the any incompletion log for the document. So it says document is complete, so that I'm good to go. I can save it. It created a standard order 572. I'm using the order type OR. Now let's create an outbound delivery. The transaction is VL01N. And it picks up automatically 572 and shipping point 59 SR. Enter. See, it shows the picking data from where it's going to pick the stock. It says plant 59 SR and AFS1 and the delivery quantity. And it even shows my ERP warehouse, which is 59R. Let's get into the item overview. Yep, it shows the delivery quantity and the unit. Fine. Now I'm going to save this document. The moment I save this document, system throws a message saying outbound delivery 1802 was saved and distributed to WMS, which means my outbound delivery has got distributed to my EWM warehouse because of the background mapping between ERP and EWM warehouse. Now I'm going to log into my maintain outbound delivery transaction in EWM, which is /n. Before that, I'm going to copy this document number. We need this. Yep, now I'm going to do it. Let's see, WM/PRDO to maintain outbound delivery. Here, I need to give my default values, my warehouse, ERP warehouse, NSR, and my party entitled to dispose. And now I'll give my document number and I'll execute this. The moment I execute it, it shows the same document number as ERP system, which means the same document has got distributed with the same number range into the EWM system. So now I'm going to create my outbound delivery order by using following functions: warehouse task. These are my 3 warehouse requests. I'm going to select all of them and I'll say create the save warehouse task. The moment I save this task, it says 3 warehouse tasks created because I have 3 products. So it's creating 3 warehouse tasks. Now let's go into the monitor and check what's happening in there. Is it performing as we expected as per configuration or not? Let's check. So it's /o/swm/mon. Login into monitor. I have to give my default values, my ERP warehouse, my EWM warehouse number, and my monitor SAP, and just execute it. Here, I have to go to outbound documents, and outbound delivery order. I'll give my delivery order number 1802, and I'll execute this. Look here. The moment I executed, it's showing me the document which I have created. I'll check for warehouse order. It has to create 3 warehouse orders because I have 3 products. So it has created 3 warehouse orders and 3 warehouse tasks. And also, but these 3 warehouse orders should be linked to one higher level warehouse order. We'll check that whether it's created or not. For that, we have to go into the documents, warehouse order, I'll just say remove the check marks for cancel. Let the log be confirm. I'll execute this. Go down. See, I have 1942, 1943, 1944, and 45. This 1942 is higher level warehouse order. How I am saying this? If you go to the right hand side, here you have a tab which says X. What does this mean? It has a warehouse order contains warehouse order, which means warehouse order is containing sub warehouse order. It says yes. Means this warehouse order 1942 is containing sub warehouse orders of 1943, 44, and 45. Now let's go back into the outbound delivery order and let's confirm this. And one more important point is, as this is a system driven process, as I told you, when the picker one is performing his activity, the activity area 2 and area 3 will be in locked status. If you check here, it says B, which means locked. But the 1943 warehouse order, the status is open because our container has arrived to this area. So this activity, this order is open. I'm going to confirm this in the background. See, the moment I confirm the first order, the second order is being open. The status is open now. The moment I confirm this, the third order is going to be open. So now my container is at area 2. The picker performed the activity, he confirmed it. Done. And now see, the third order is open now. I'll confirm this also, which means my container is at area 3 now. So the moment the picker in area 3 confirms his order, from here, my container is moving to GI zone, which means my final shipment is ready in GI zone to ship. Let's check that. I'll go back into PRDO transaction. Just press back. If you see here, the picking status is complete and the packing status is also complete. Now let's check for HU. See, it created a final HU. This is what I'm saying. This is my final container or tote or cotton, whatever it is. 9010285. Let's copy it. Okay. Now I'm going to load it and I'm going to perform goods issue. That's it. Let's go into monitor and check what all happened with this container. We can check, we can track the whole process. Let's go into warehouse task and let me give my handling unit number, which I just copied. I'll execute it. Here you can see from start to end what's happening with the whole scenario. If you check, it started with the source bins for the product 1372. We started with the bin start and 01, and respectively for product 2 and 3, 02 and 03. And for 3 products, the destination is ZI zone. But the destination HU is only one HU for all the 3 products, which means I'm keeping all my 3 products in one HU and I'm shipping it. You see the final task, it says the GI zone. That's it. Here comes, by this, the scenario completes. Thank you.